Someone in the comments drew my attention to the fact that I have never drawn standard Super Saiyan Vegeta. I was like, no way. And it's true. I drew Super Saiyan Phase 2, you know, and he's like bigger. And I couldn't believe it. Like 49 times I've drawn Vegeta. So let's do this. Landscape page, pencil eraser, hit pause if I go too fast. So let's just, yeah, standard Super Saiyan portrait of Vegeta. So start with the frown in the middle, the W sort of shape, right? You can do this curved or straight. It's up to you what way. It's kind of like a pitchfork or a W, right? So then out from there, the eyebrows come just like check marks out to the side. So yeah, so we go from here, right? A little curved line, and you go that way. Then it's got a square sort of flat end, and then it goes back down and it gets thinner as it goes down back towards that frown. And just do some sort of hatching on the side there. Do the other one. And they do some hatching there. And then those Dragon Ball eyes. So we have a little small line close to the nose and a long line over that side. And then you just curve things together. So you just curve the bottom. And then same over here. And then intense eyes looking up from underneath his eyebrows. Just kind of semicircles there. And then he's got some frown lines just on his brow. Just some hatching, maybe like one in the middle maybe. And then he's got the cheek lines, so hatching on his, just on the tops of his cheeks. And then his nose, so it's like very small, right? So it goes down there for the bridge, and then it kind of like hooks around. And then they draw like a little triangle on the side, just there basically, just to show the kind of shadow around it. So you could make him like if you did, let's say, so if we do his mouth, right? So I'll just go straight first. It's kind of close to his nose, right? Now you could turn down the sides to make him angry, or you can give him a smile. I'll give him a smile, just because we do the angry one a lot. So we just change it. We just go up for a smirk and a little curve line there. And there might be like a slight little curve on that side as well. So it's kind of up to you what way you want to do that. Now you could downturn it or give it that confident Prince of Saiyan smile. And then he has some hatching lines just underneath his bottom lip. And then a very square chin just down here. So his jaw then, up to there. Same on the other side, pretty much. About in line with, roughly with his mouth and underneath the corners of his eyes. And that's where it changes its direction and goes up towards his eyebrows, just beside them. Ta-da! Boom, boom. Right, so just up here then we have his sideburn. Little sort of spike there. And it has some of those hairlines just along it that way. And then the ears come out from the sideburn. Very big ears in Dragon Ball. Then we got the ear lines inside. So we just do. Letter J is the easiest way to begin. And then if you want, you can do a bit more stuff like this. So his hairline, so he's got that V sort of right in the middle, and then it curves all the way around. So it goes to the sideburn. Same on this side. And he's got like temple, just the sides of his head, just in there. And then spiky Super Saiyan hair. So we just go start small at his ears. And then they gradually get bigger. I always think of a candle flame. So it goes out wide, back in. So this is probably the widest point. So they start to like curve in now. There's like a big one right in the middle. And I think it joins, there's another one. So there's like one here. Sometimes there's two, depending on the drawing. Sometimes there's another one there. There isn't in this case. He just does this. Some hatching sort of texture lines that follow each sort of hair spike. So it's up to you what way you want it. You could add another spike there, of course, if you wanted. This is a manga cover I'm drawing it from. So I suppose it changes if it's an anime version. Alrighty. Super Saiyan Vegeta hair. Done. Neck. Very muscular, wide neck. Muscles on the neck. Adam's apple. And then his trapezius here. Here. And then like some necklines and stuff in there. Right, so these neck muscles always go to the center of your chest. Always. Center of your chest or your collarbone. And then his chest muscle comes out from either side of that. Right, and then sometimes there's another muscle there, but there isn't in this one. Yeah, I might just do a little one here, because normally in Dragon Ball there's another one. Right, so he's got those Saiyan straps on the shoulder. And we're doing them with folded arms, right? So it's not like just arms down by the side. Okay, so Right, so we get a big shoulder over this side. And then his bicep. It's over here. Tricep down that way, like a shoulder line. Then the other side. His bicep kind of there, tricep that way. You can't see, his fingers cover that one. So his arm, like his gloved arm, goes into the bicep. So say we get his wrist here, and then we get his glove. So if you stand in front of a mirror and fold your arms, you'll see what way they go. So the wrist, this hand disappears into his armpit there. But you can see the fingers on his bicep here. So we can see kind of his pinky first. Hands are tricky now, so take your time, right? That's the pinky. You got 2 knuckles. Change direction at the knuckle. Right, next one. And you're kind of like bending in a little bit, so they kind of like curve. They dip down and come up at the knuckle where they bend. So dip down and come up. Dip down and come up. A little bit at the end, and it curves around the bottom. You just do that again. And the middle finger is always the biggest one, like it sticks out the furthest. And then his index finger on top. And that maybe you might see a bit more glove. And his bicep kind of finishes in there. Okay, and then just the armor plate that he wears. That he usually wears anyway. Where does he get it? Like, they always get destroyed. Where does he get this armor from? Right, and just the plates this way. Like, Saiyans don't really have armies anymore. So where does he stock up on his Saiyan armor? Anyone know? Well, doesn't Bulma have a time machine? So maybe, you know, he just tells her to go to the past and get more. I have never thought about this before. It's a good question, though. Super Saiyan Vegeta, hope it's helpful. Princess Saiyans, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.